here to answer the #1 question that I get asked online and in real life, which is, you guessed it, the title of this video, what happened to your hand? It's just so funny because I know that people are expecting this sob story, and when I tell them what actually happened, they're like, oh, I was just born this way. I know, crazy. You can be born without limbs. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't know that you can be born missing limbs. People assume that you have to like lose it in a tragic accident, but that is not always the case. Also, I have little nubby fingers here. These are my fingers, my nubby fingers. I call this my nubby, and then I call these my nubbies, but there are 5 of them, as you can see, and they do grow nails. Not long, but they grow nails, and yes, I do bite them when I get nervous or bored. And my grandma used to paint them, so she used to paint my nails for me, but she would always paint them on the wrong side every time, which is the funniest thing ever, because every time she would do that, my mom, which is my grandma was my mom's mom, would be like, Mom, you paint them on the wrong side. It's just funny because she did it every time, but it takes like 2 seconds to paint them because, as you can tell, they are small. I'm just gonna go ahead and answer questions that get asked the most. So, do I have a prosthetic? I don't have a prosthetic. I was adopted when I was 2 years old, and the doctors told my mom like she's gonna need a prosthetic. So she was like, okay, whatever. So she took me to the doctors and they gave me a prosthetic, and apparently I had that thing off faster than they put it on. I kind of remember it. I remember having it, and I remember not understanding why I needed it. And I'm not gonna lie, it freaked me out. I was like, because it went around my shoulder, and then it like attached in my nubby and extended, obviously, but then it was like this. Like, there was no mobility to it. There was no movement. My mom tried to get me excited by being like, oh, you can pin its nails, but I was just so confused on why I needed it or why I had it, and I was just uninterested in it. And ever since then, I have not had one. And to tell you the truth, like, me personally, I speak for myself because there are people in my situation who are born like me who do use it. So it really is situational. But for me personally, I don't use one, I don't need one, and I don't want one. Would it be cool to try one out? Of course, especially because they have advanced from when I was little. But they are very, very expensive, and it's not something that I need. It is something that I would for sure try because it would be really cool, but it's just not something that I desire. Also, yes, I drive by myself, put my hair up by myself, do my nails by myself, put my makeup on by myself, I work. I literally live my life like you do, and I just do it having one hand. And having to explain that to people is so wild to me because me having one hand is as normal as you having 2. But I have to explain to people that I can do all these things because they just automatically assume that I can't. And I do understand people's curiosity on how I do it, which is fine. But the thing that makes me frustrated is when people just automatically assume like, oh, there's no way that she does this. There's no way that she does that. What do you mean? Like, you are just automatically assuming that I can't do X, Y, and Z because I have one less hand than you do? You need 2 hands to do what you can do, and I can do what you can do with 2 hands with one. If you have any other questions about me having one hand or anything that I didn't mention, comment them down below. I love answering questions. If you follow me on TikTok at Gianne Wood, you know that I post on there literally every single day. But I really want to get better at posting YouTube videos. I post YouTube shorts here and there, but I really want to post more YouTube videos, like once a week type thing. So if there are any specific videos that you want me to post, comment them down below. I just really love YouTube, as you can see, Miss Adeline. And when I was little, I wanted to be a YouTuber. I've always wanted to do something with social media, but I was always too scared to create an account and post. And TikTok has really helped me grow as a person, and I've grown on TikTok throughout the years. And I just made this YouTube channel, I forget, sometime this year, a few months ago. And I just want to post more on here because I love YouTube so much. I love social media. I need to come up with a introduction and an outro. I like watching those type of things. I like being like, oh, this is, they say this in the beginning and they say this at the end, because it's just cool and it's like something between us. But I don't know. I don't know how to start YouTube videos. Like with TikTok, I feel like you can just start it however, but with the YouTube videos, I feel like there's a certain way to start them, and I haven't figured that out yet because I need to post more. And then same thing with the outro. I don't want to just end the video awkwardly or abruptly. I want some type of like saying. So if you have any suggestions about an intro and an outro, comment them down below. Let me know. Help a girl out. For now though, I will just say thank you for watching. I appreciate you.